Cold. Good morning.
What's happening?
Happy. I'm going to go
Monday.
with Moan Day
Monday works for me.
because I'm not going to lie. I'm just kind of because the fact that I was in the car for who knows how many. What did I tell you last night, Bill? 700 and some odd miles. I added it up.
It was crazy. Well, you went to see your mom.
I went to see my mom.
And your brother.
I went to my mom's house. Then I went to my brother's house. Then I went to my uncle's house. Then I came home. And it was just a lot of
driving around.
So I kind of made like a giant circle.
So you left Saturday morning.
Left Saturday morning before the sun came up and drove to my mom's. I got there close. It was between 11:30 and 12.
Right.
And then my brother brought my mom to my mom's because she lives in a nursing home. Gotcha. And we hung out all day. Then we all went to dinner.
Right.
Then I met up with some old friends of mine up in Winchester, which is further north from my mom's house. And that's where my brother lives. And then I drove to my brother's house, who he lives outside and west of Winchester. Spent the night there. He woke me up at 4:45. And then we drove down to my uncle's house, who lives in Southern Maryland. I dropped him off there. And then I, from Southern Maryland, continued to come back here. And I was back here before 12 o'clock because
I thought
I was on the air over there. Yeah, I say over there on the coast. I was on the air starting at noon, and I made it back at 11:50.
You did, that's right. Wow. Now, see, I worked Saturday morning here. And then, I don't know if you guys know this about some of the other things that I do. I don't think we've covered that.
I don't think we have.
I'll cover it briefly.
I gotta do this because I feel like I'm off to the side.
I have a hobby of photography. Sometimes people buy the stuff. I've got a little art online store, we've got prints for sale. So it's not like a full thing, but it's just after years of taking pictures, people are like, I'd like to buy this one. I'd like to buy this one. So I put them online. So I did that. And I also do some, what do you call it? What do you call that? It's type of landscape. It's like,
it's not hardscape. He basically decorates for the holidays.
Yeah. Okay.
For a local business in Mania.
Yeah. It has a lot to do with like Christmas. And so I'm in charge of the fall display and the Christmas display and the spring display and the summer display.
Right.
All year.
And so good morning, Perrin.
Hey, Perrin, what's happening? So the fall display, guess what? Mums.
Well, last year was the first year you did that, though. You came up with that idea? 2 years ago.
2 years ago, it was straw, mums, and pumpkins. And it sort of started out like, hey, Bill, do you think you could just, I don't have anybody that can lift a bunch of heavy stuff. Can you just drag some straw out if I buy it, maybe put some pumpkins around?
Yeah, just kind of.
Some mums.
Right.
And I'm like, sure. Well, I must have done a really good job because I got the gig for the next year.
Right.
And then it went on steroids.
Yes.
Because we really did a really artistic display, which I'm kind of proud of. I didn't know I had anything like that in me. To be honest with you, I would have never thought I would do anything like that. But there it was.
It was gorgeous. I might still have a picture of the fall one from last year.
Okay, well, we can look that up sometime. So what I did after I finished my air shift on Saturday was I headed to Elizabeth City to pick up a bunch of mums. 200 mums and some straw and some type of decorative ornate cabbage plants. So I was doing that Saturday. Sunday, I was just sore. Yeah, it was the best way to describe it. Just sore. So that was pretty much my weekend. But while I was in Elizabeth City, there were some cool things to see. Like I was mentioning earlier, some of the leaves on some of, I want to say maple trees. Because, you and I grew up in Virginia. Yes. They're always the first to turn.
And gum trees are another one that we're turning.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter if it's cold yet. They just turn.
Right.
It's like.
Well, even if it gets down to 40-ish one night, that's all it needs.
Yeah, just turn them. So, getting ready for a double today. Perrin, really? This is double pizza day?
What time does it start?
Yeah. What time does that start?
I don't know what I'm looking at here. Oh.
Well, these are pictures that we've gone through.
Oh, I'm trying to delete them. Sorry.
They're showing up.
Yeah, they are.
All over our
I'm
screen.
trying to delete them. I'm sorry.
We're seeing like, what the heck?
I'm like, what is that?
9:30.
Oh.
All right, you're gonna have to order
Until
some pizza from her.
What time?
I guess a double. Would
Yeah,
be
but you got to drive
till-
all the way up to Southern Shores. Actually, I could kill two birds with one stone.
See, now we're talking.
I'm thinking
we're
I might.
talking ourselves into something.
I'm thinking I might be able to kill two birds with one stone
Mhm.
on this one.
All right.
I have to go check something else before I commit to that, though.
Okay. All right.
But I could maybe go up there and get us a pizza.
That would be good.
Bring it back for lunch.
That would be like most awesome.
All right. What time do the doors open?
9:30 to 8:30.
Oh, that's a
Gosh,
long day.
Erin.
Wow, that's a long
Wow.
day. All right, I have to ask, what time do you open?
10 or 11, probably.
Probably, I'm guessing 11. See, why can't, I don't know. The other morning at like 8 o'clock in the morning, I wanted a hamburger. I wanted a hamburger so bad. And okay, I'm putting them in the right place.
Right.
But nobody serves hamburgers at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Not really.
No.
All right. 11 to 8 today.
11 to
She's
8,
there
okay.
The whole time, but she's got to prepare everything, man. Hey, Michael, how are you, man? Hopefully your weekend was good.
Good morning and good morning,
Very
Victoria.
cool. Very cool.
I see Victoria in here too. All right, so you were in Elizabeth City, and this is something you got to see, which looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I want to share this with you.
That's awesome.
If you're from anywhere near Elizabeth City, you probably have seen and know about this bus. Okay, there's a group of people that went to Northeastern High School that found one of the original Northeastern High School buses from that era.
That's so
I'm
cool.
thinking 50s and 60s. Look at it. Wouldn't you think so? I mean, it looks like the
I'm
bus.
thinking
It looks like the bus that Remember the Titans guys got on to
I'm
go off
thinking
to
60s.
Gettysburg. Remember?
I'm thinking 60s, maybe
Okay.
early
So
70s.
I have a friend an old radio buddy who used to be a Northeastern High School student, graduated, Hunt Thomas. And I threw that his way the other night. And he goes, that was one that was restored by a group of guys. And they use it for reunions and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
And there was another bus. I think there were 4 buses at the time.
Mhm.
And one of the buses was sold to some movie people, and Robin Williams used it in a movie.
Oh, that's very cool too.
Yeah. So anyway.
When you call when we're doing Facebook Live, we can't answer the phone.
Yeah. Hang on just a second. We got to talk for just a second. Elton John, 21 seconds, and music moments coming up.
Yes, they are. Hang on here.
Your station for the killer hits, 102.5, The Shark, Yvonne Ellen. We can't have you. It is 8:09. Bill and Cindy with you in the morning.
And coming up in just a few moments, music moments.
Ooh.
What happened today in
In
history?
music history. That's all the way within 10 right now. Here's Elton John, 102.5, The Shark.
Because he's still standing.
Yeah, he's 75. Did you hear what happened to Elton John over the weekend?
No, what happened to Elton John over the weekend?
Elton John was invited to perform a concert
At the White House.
on the lawn outside at the White House. Beautiful setting because
Uh-huh.
you get the round part of the White House.
Uh-huh.
It's lit up. There's Elton on the piano and there's some trees and stuff. It's really beautiful. And he did his show for, I guess, the president and the staff or whatever. And they took him inside and they gave him some really cool medal.
Oh,
And
very cool.
it moved him to tears. And it has something to do with his almost lifelong raising monies. I think it started just before Live Aid in the mid 80s. Remember that boy that had AIDS? He was a young kid, got it from a blood transfusion or something. And Elton, was like, look, this is good. This is a disease that's going to affect everybody at that point. And so he has been one of the
one who spearheaded it.
Yeah, and he's kept
an ambassador for it.
So they recognized him for that. I thought it was pretty cool because he's on his farewell tour. He's 75.
It's crazy.
I don't think he'll ever do a tour again.
Ryan White was his name.
Ryan White.
Yes, Perrin, you are correct.
Perrin.
And happy.
You need to go play on Jeopardy.
Yes, she does. And happy birthday to Karen.
Hey, Karen,
It's her
happy
birthday today.
to
Happy
you.
birthday. We
It's
won't sing.
Karen.
We'll spare you that.
Okay.
But
So anyway, that was Elton John connection.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people kind of like crashed outside the White House to listen to it.
Oh, I don't know.
Because
It was pretty-
when I was in 7th grade,
Mhm.
yes, 7th grade. I was in chorus, and we got invited to come to the Christmas concert that they do
Right.
in the Ellipse, which is I think probably where he was
Yeah.
performing, and that was pretty cool because they had that little covered, whatever you want to call it.
Place.
That's probably where Elton John performed.
Okay. Well, it looked like it was pretty cool.
She said, "No, I just remember trivial stuff." Okay, all right. I'm going to challenge Perrin. What's the name of one of the teachers on the Peanuts? Charlie Brown.
Uh-oh.
The one that goes
you
wah
better
wah
be
wah
prepared to come
wah
up with a
wah wah
prize.
wah. I'm just playing for fun.
Oh, playing for fun, Perrin.
Wah wah
Should we
wah
waste our
wah
energies
wah
on
wah. That teacher. What was her name? You can't cheat. You can't look it up. You can't cheat. You can't look it up. Aha. Michael's. He's thinking.
Michael's in.
No cheating. You can't look it up. They mentioned her name one time.
And Cindy was there. You heard
And
it.
And I found, and I didn't see it at the time, but somebody told me about it. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I
Right.
went back and rewatched it. And I was like, they did say it.
Oh, Michael's a Peanuts fan.
I love Snoopy.
Maybe you know.
In Woodstock.
Yeah, Little Bird. Pretty cool.
And a girl I used to work with, Paula, she looks just like Marcy, which is Peppermint Patty's friend.
Yeah.
And that's what she dressed up for Halloween one year. And it was great. She nailed it. I mean, nailed it.
Man, is it possible to put were you able to have enough room to put up the picture of Marco?
I will.
Okay.
And by the way, her name is Mrs. Othmar.
Mrs. Othmar.
Mrs. Othmar.
Mrs.
Yes.
Othmar.
And this is that. I love that picture of him in the green shirt.
I found that I was privy about a year ago to go to dinner with Marco and Courtney, who works here. Do you guys remember Shan the Man from way back in the day, late 90s into around 2000? Yep, he was in town. Another radio guy, Tom Charity, was around, and who's retired from radio here at East Carolina Radio. And Ray Turner, I think, was there with the Jill. I don't know where Cindy was.
I didn't know them, so I wasn't there.
To get in on this next one, but anyway, I found that picture. Actually, it was a picture of all of us. I cropped it and I put it in there with all these what I consider the best pictures I've seen of the Marco that we know.
I love the one with
And-
him in the Rolling Stone shirt saluting.
Yeah. Now that picture was taken at Festival Park,
Okay.
and that is a genuine reference to Radar from MASH.
Yes.
Doing the salute when the general would come by in the Jeep.
Yep.
Okay. If you knew Marco, you just knew. So, but yeah, he had his hair different there in the green shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a wonderful evening. And it was at the Red Drum, which was one of his haunts. He should have had his name on the whole bar there in a seat.
It should have been the Marco.
Should have been the Marco bar or the Marco whatever. But he loved to sit at the bar, watch TV, and talk to the guys and eat, and maybe have a drink. So I picked those pictures and made a collage over the weekend. And I was just thinking about what we're going to do on Tuesday night, tomorrow night. And I wanted to remind everybody that you're invited to the Jolly Roger restaurant. It's in Kill Double Hills on the Beach Road, if you didn't know. 5:30 to 8. There's plenty of time for you to stop by, even if it's for a few minutes on your way home, or just come out for a couple of minutes, or spend some time with us. A lot of us will be out there,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be his evening. And some of the comments off of this just really hit home for me. There's a lot of
I froze. Who froze? Cindy or Bill or all of us?
Are we all frozen? Maybe
Are we frozen?
are. Who knows?
I've got the pictures of Marco you can't see. Other side. Go the other side.
Looking.
Flag over here. No,
okay,
you're not
so
frozen.
some of you
Okay.
might be frozen. So we're using a lot of megawatts here or something like that.
Bandwidth.
Yeah, that'll be the one.
Fine now.
Call the guys at CMIT. Let's get on this one.
Okay, we're
Tell you
fine.
what, I'm going to exit out of that.
We're fine now.
That's okay.
Oh, it says we're fine now.
All right. So I was looking for the comments. We can just get to them. Okay. Well, it was brought up that we're going to try to stream the remarks
Yes.
at 7 o'clock from the Jolly Rogers. Anybody that can't be there can see Ray Turner and a couple of other people speak about Marco. And anybody that's in the crowd tomorrow night can do the same. They can come in. They have a few words to say. We'll pass the mic, which would be pretty cool. Somebody said Sunshine misses you. So a lot of people had personal things here. William, he said that he's going to miss Marco. He was a great guy. Still remember the last time that they worked together on a remote in Frisco. He was an OBX legend, and know that Tuesday night he will be, get this, the bee's knees.
He used to call me the bee's knees.
As Marco would say. That was
As Marco would say.
I won't be able, so William won't be able to make it, but he's there in thought and spirit. So thank you. Thank you, William, for that. Dave, he was one of a kind. He used to love it when he would stop by and see what I was smoking. He loved my wings. Dave.
Okay. I was like, what?
I quickly jumped to the second part. I swear, Dave, I did. Evidently, Dave's got
smokes meats.
Yeah, so meats. Okay.
We have the meats.
That's right. Melissa said he was an angel on earth and the sweetest man.
He was.
And he's watching over all of us and listening to Heaven's Radio, which is coming in loud and clear. I guarantee. All right, so we can get through another couple of years through stuff. Michael says, Michael, it's you. Says there's an amazing person in the OBX area. Going to miss him and miss Marco in the morning and his great voice every day. Ben says, I wish I could be there to celebrate. Just know that I'm with him in spirit. There were so many. People are saying it's just not the same listening to the Sharks without him.
No, it's not.
It's not.
And we don't take that personally.
No. We understand it. We agree with you completely. So obviously the Shark has to continue, and it is a business. Because of that, it's got to continue on and turn into something that everybody still agrees with, but might not see eye to eye with why is what it is.
But things change all the time, sadly.
You can't control it,
Right.
So it's really kind of sad in a way. So anyway, I just wanted to stop and say, hey, please come out tomorrow night, even if it's just for a minute.
Yes.
Shake a hand, say hi, just talk with us. It's kind of like it's a little fellowship. It's getting together. It's remembering Marco. There's going to be some memories there. Some a slideshow or PowerPoint
with lots
and
of
some
pictures.
other cool stuff going on as well. So, if you need more information, it is on our Facebook page. We created an event for it. It's easy to find, and you can read all about it and just find out more. All right, so we got our music moments coming up here in just a moment.
And if you can't come out, like we said, I am going to try with all my power. I'm even going to go and test it out today to make sure I can get it set up so we can stream it live.
Very cool. All right, hang on just a second. Music minutes. Your station for the killer hits 102.5, the Shark Manhattan Transfer Boy from New York City. It is 8:20 on a Monday. Bill and Cindy with you in the morning.
It's going to be a sunny one today, high 83, partly cloudy tonight. Isolated showers or storms are possible along the coast, 66, inland 58. Mostly sunny tomorrow and a high of 80.
All right, temps around the area at this hour. Coin Jack checking in. Sunshine at 64. A Husky at 60, 69 at Eatonton, 68. And Exit at the Shark.
Time now for your music moments, brought to you by your forever realtor, Christy Bryant. Looking to buy or sell a home? Christy Bryant is ready to talk to you. Call 252-217-5771 or log on to Christy with an I, Bryant.kw.com.
All right, it was 2007. Phil Spector's first trial in the murder case of Lana Clarkson back in 2003 ended in a hung jury with 10 guilty votes and 2 not guilty. A retrial begins the next year. He is eventually found guilty, and that's just amazing that happened to him like that.
Right.
And that he got involved in something like that. 2003, 54-year-old Robert Palmer dies of a heart attack in Paris after a quiet dinner and a movie.
That was shocking. I remember when that happened. In 2002, Colin Hay of Men at Work appears throughout the Scrubs episode, My Overkill, performing his song Overkill in various fantasy sequences. Huh. I didn't know that.
All right. Let's see. What
1998, Prince who at the time was using an unpronounceable symbol as his name, injures his ankle performing at a show in Atlantic City and is forced to postpone the remaining tour dates. In 1970, that was a good year, by the way, Motown Records announces that the Jackson 5 have sold 10 million records in 9 months.
Whoa. All right, music birthdays today, 1972. Sean Stockman of Boyz II Men, born in Philadelphia, PA. 1961, it was Cindy Herring of In Vogue, born in San Francisco, California. And 1954, it was guitarist Craig Chico. Never
Him.
could pronounce his name. Craig of Jefferson Airplane and then Starship, born in San Francisco, California.
All right, what do you say we do some Bojangles?
Is it bow time? And we'll do
I
this?
say it is
All
bow
right.
time.
Okay, sounds good to me.
I say we give away an 8-piece picnic.
The instant tailgate?
The instant tailgate.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see. Let's
What's got our word?
what word? Let's go with bow.
Bow.
B-O.
All right. Really?
Yeah, B-O.
B-O.
Text it to us right now. 252-441-1022.
5. Yeah.
Oy, oy, oy. I forgot I had that in there. Ouch. Ouch. All right, you might not get a response yet because I don't know if I have the keyword in there.
Okay.
Because it was a busy week. It was just one of those things. I'm looking here to do this. Oh, I do have something for people to look at though besides
All right.
Marco. Hold
What
on.
else we got?
Happy birthday to you. Yes, we said happy birthday to you. Good morning. Good morning. We have one more picture here real quick.
You know, parents, sometimes when we put pictures up, it blocks us out.
Yes.
We didn't think that was a big deal, but evidently you do, and we appreciate it.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Hold on, where'd she go? Hold on.
Can't see us.
Can't see you from the yeah, exactly. Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about what? All right. What the heck? I don't want that. I'm getting my butt handed to me here by my computer
Oh,
today
Karen
for
said
some
happy
reason.
birthday to me. Did we catch that already?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, we did.
All right.
We said happy birthday to you.
I know we
Karen.
did. I didn't know
We
if you
did.
Actually heard it.
Just letting her. Yeah, she might not have heard it. Oh. Friday at 4:12. We're at 90%. Just letting you know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Delbert.
Nothing. Never mind. Yep.
All right. So you guys can do that as well if you'd like to.
Yeah. See.
Who's having
people-
tail issues?
People are already sending us.
Oh, good. All right. Well,
But
somebody,
all of you the ones that have sent the text, like I said, I hadn't set it up yet, but you are all qualified.
you're in.
And we'll announce next week. I don't know. Did we announce last week's winner? I don't
I'll
think
look
we
back and
did.
see.
So you know what?
We didn't sign on if we did. We didn't. We didn't sign off on it.
I don't think we signed off it yet, so I don't think we did. So what we're gonna do is tomorrow we will
2 winners.
2 winners. 2
All right.
wieners.
We've got to roll some credits, and you
Yeah.
guys have a great Monday.
We have a busy day.
Enjoy the sunshine because the end of the week looks like it could be dicey.
Yes, and please
Yeah.
be safe no matter what Ian does. Please be
Yeah.
safe.
I think we're going to miss the brunt of it, but I think we might get a good dose of what we call a nor'easter here.
rain.
Mhm.
Rain. And Perrin, who knows, you might get surprised today for lunch. They open at 11.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go look at their menu now. Steak and cheese. That's what I want.
Brr.
Sorry. Anyway.
Mm,
Okay.
good.
All right. Have
Later,
a great day,
guys.
everybody. We'll
Have a
talk
great
to you
one.
tomorrow. And hopefully see you tomorrow.